So welcome, visionary, to our channel. This is Raquel of Raquel and Davidian. Unleash your genius. I'm so excited about this video. We are discussing the shadow side of human design. Now, this can be seen in two ways. One, you can look at the shadow side of human design as a company itself, meaning Jovian Archive and the International School of Human Design, what's going on there, the shadow side of how human design was birthed, conceived, and brought forward into the world. You can also look at the shadow side of your own human design, your strategy, your inner authority. What is the shadow? What is the underbelly? What is the Achilles heel that takes you down and knocks you out? You can also look at the shadow side of profile. Now, if any of this sounds familiar, then you know I just launched my new book, Illuminating Human Design, the shadow side of profiles. And you can also note that this is not just the shadow side of profiles. We go through the type and the inner authority, but primarily the deep dive is through the profile. So let me show you the book if you haven't got it yet. You might want to grab your copy on Amazon because I'm going to be doing a full series each week on the shadow side of the profiles. So if you don't know your shadow side of your profile, we're going into it and we're going deep. Deep is my middle name in human design because I not only have the depth of the 48, which if you have gate 48, you know, it just goes deeper and deeper and deeper. But I have 10 line ones, which is the investigator. And that is the one that digs deep, 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 deep. I have to know everything about human design. I need to know every foundation. This is why, if you don't know my work, I have certification courses in pretty much every aspect of human design. A lot of the things that most people don't teach, the four radical transformations, the dream rave, how to understand the codons, manifestation by design, rave cosmology, the Godhead. I have it all. And if you're curious about any of these, just reach out to me. I'm happy to talk you through what we have available, what classes are live now. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to navigate the shadow side of being a projector. Projectors, raise your hand. That's me. I'm a splenic projector. And I want to talk about all of the shadow sides that work within the context of this aura type. You see, the projector is very unique. The projector has insight, it has vision, it sees things that other types don't see. And the reason why is because their energy, their sacral, that work force contained in the sacral is undefined. And when operating correctly, it's like, imagine race car drivers. Imagine being in the vehicle moving at 100 miles an hour. How fast do they go? 120 miles an hour, whatever. In that vehicle, you can't see a lot. You're moving fast. You can only focus on what's right in front of you. You need to go, 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 and which way, and you're moving. Now, the race car driver, everyone within that field of movement is either a generator or a manifesting generator. The manifestor, the reflector, and the projector, they are not in that same energy field of the race car drivers. Okay. The manifestor is going to be the one to kick off the event. The reflector is going to be the one to be like, these cars are not running well. This one's not safe. That one's not safe. And the projector is going to be the one to lead, guide, and direct. Maybe, they're the ones directing the driver, breathe. You're doing great. Next time you need to watch this limit. Next, you need this in your car, and overseeing everything that's happening and how their drivers are driving. You see, but if a projector is in the car or trying to keep up on the race, they are going to be burned out. They're not going to be able to do their job, and they're going to be in the shadow. So that means their cars are not as fast. They cannot keep up, and they're wondering, why don't I ever win the friggin' race? And they are bitter. And this bitterness turns into a lot of shadow material that you can really dig into and work with. So the shadow material at this point means, as a projector, you start doubting your own abilities. Wow, I thought I was good at this race car. I kind of can see how it works. I can visualize it. I know the best ways to keep up a car and how to support the driver, but I just can't win the race. And so then the shadow turns into not believing or understanding what it is they're here to do. And the projector goes deeper and deeper into wondering what they have to give. And because in this world of race car drivers, the only thing that matters is if you win or lose that race. And right now in the generator world, many people only see what's going on in the racetrack, because imagine that's the workforce. So, how much can you work? How fast can you work? How fast can you get the job done? Are you going to win? Are you going to lose? Do you have the highest end car? Do you have the highest end materials? These are the things that the race car drivers find important. And because we've been run by a race car driver world, we haven't really learned all of the tools, and still only a very small percentage of the population even knows what human design is. So the recognition might happen in small circles that get to know you, that know your mastery, but most definitely they do not recognize the projector as a type in general in society at large. We are not recognized. We are not known yet. And so it's very important as a projector to begin to know yourself, to begin to embody the beauty, embody your own elegance, embody your gifts. And I love to use the analogy of a peacock. For a projector, you can't push, you can't initiate, but what you can do is peacock. And the peacock, in order to attract the mate, they just turn their feathers on, and their beauty is so enticing that it calls the feminine peacock over, and attracts their perfect mate. And so as a projector, you want to master your systems, like tend to those feathers, make sure they're as beautiful as they can be. And then when you're ready, reveal the beauty and let people come to you for your insight, for your wisdom, for your ability to lead, guide, and direct. And that's the gift you can give the world. So if you're operating in your shadow, you might feel burned out. You might feel that you can't keep up. You might wonder what your gifts are. You might wonder why you're so tired. You might wonder, how am I ever going to get from this job to my purpose? Sometimes it's hard for projectors to get out of something that they're kind of entwined in. So even if you're really good at your job and you're recognized to a certain degree, maybe you're working for a company and you're recognized, but they don't let you rest. They don't let you go at your own pace. They don't let you live in the way that's correct for you. You might still feel burned out and that you're not being utilized to your highest degree. And that creates, again, a lot of shadow side within the projector, because you're waiting again for the invitation to get out of something into something else. And there are other tools that you can do in order to shift careers if that's what you want. I'd be happy to guide you through that if that's something you're doing. It's something that was a big part of my life, shifting from my career in corporate and leading one of the fastest growing franchises in the history of the US, and overseeing, that, having a big role in that company, working up the corporate ladder, to shifting into my own business that felt more aligned, that allowed me to be more free, that allowed me to actualize myself and my truth. That journey was quite intense, and I was trying to make it happen before I knew as a projector. And so I had a lot of walls, a lot of obstacles, a lot of pain. I know it very well. And I work with a lot of clients who are in that exact situation. And there are a lot of things that you can do in order to shift through that. I have a free gift for you if you're curious about that, in the description that kind of helps. It's called The Test. And it's a workshop that shows you how to manifest as a projector, because I like to merge the spiritual and the human design in order to have practical results on this earth plane. And if you're curious about the rest of the shadow elements, the shadow in your profile, follow along, comment, let me know. I'm going to go deeper and deeper into the profile, so just stay tuned and or go ahead and grab your copy of Illuminating Human Design, because oops, it's upside down. And it's the flip side, but you anyways, I'll put the picture and the link below so you can see what it really looks like. But anyways, it's good. You're gonna love it. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.